Is your energy really, really down? It doesn't matter what you seem to do, you just keep ending up so exhausted. If that's what's going on for you, it's time for you to tune into this video and discover the gentle shift that is available for you to feel more vitalized again. Allow your heart to listen. In this series, we are exploring the awakening spiral. This is the deepening into the layers of life so that you may feel the gift of what it is to live this life. And in this video, we are going to be diving deep into a practice. So I want to keep this part of the video a little shorter so that you can get into the practice, which will take a little longer. Hi, I'm Nid. I'm a soul guide, and I support people with enjoying their life from their soul's perspective a little bit more. Often they come not from a very good place. In honesty, it's like life has broken you, and it's taken life to break you probably to end up meeting me. And that is because that's what had to happen to me. And it's an understandable part of how we grow. We have to have the discomfort in order for us to really step up into our authentic self and to let our soul really live through us. And in this video and stage of the awakening spiral, we are looking at the return of energy. So we have come back to center, explored being with people, found our balance and flow through things as we've gone out and explored what we like and what we don't like and what we want to create. And as we've explored and put out that intention and that excitement of what it is that we want to experience in life, there is a sacred pause that starts to happen to integrate, embody, and reflect on what it is that we may or may not want. And this is a great time to pause and open the mind for inquiry or for contemplation. And so the first invitation would be that you might step into the Gene Keys for a contemplative practice to understand yourself and your journey through this life. And you're welcome to get your free profile link in the description below this video. You might also find yourself drawn to deeply restful practices to start to let your nervous system reset and to move into a stage of allowing. And that's what begins to happen after the pause. So we take this pause and we reflect. Maybe there's a bit more exploring, but if your energy is already on the down, it's time to start allowing. And that can happen to us. We can be so busy creating our life and doing life that we forget to stop and allow life to happen in a magical way for us. And so we're forced into this period, which can feel like a forced rest through exhaustion, through fatigue, through sickness and injury. And this is an invitation to actually allow and receive from life, to let things return themselves to you multifold, whatever it is that you thought you wanted. And if you allow yourself to really drop and open at this point to return into a really wonderful embodied self, those things will land into your reality with such beauty and synchronicities. It will be a magical experience. And my top favorite practice to recommend to anyone just to get you into any kind of work that's going to support you is a yoga nidra. And so at this point, we're going to be sharing the Awakening Spiral Yoga Nidra, where you're going to move through all of this spiral in that deep, guided, relaxed state. So I hope that you enjoy this yoga nidra practice. And if you're interested in finding out if this really is your current spiral layer, you might want to type quiz below to get the link, get more yoga nidra practices with our free library that are all ad-free away from YouTube. And you get bonus yoga nidras that are from my lives on Insight Timer as well, which are very powerful with their group energy. So make sure you tap on that below. And we have one more layer of the spiral to explore after this Yoga Nidra. So make sure you hit subscribe so that you can receive that video as soon as it's released next week. Welcome to this practice of Yoga Nidra. Make sure you're in a comfortable position so that you can stay still for the entire of the practice. Use any support underneath your head or your knees so that your low back is comfortable and your neck can relax. Allow the feet to be hip distance apart, naturally flopping. And if it's okay, have the palms to the side of the body, facing up to the sky to open the heart. Lengthen the back of the neck, allowing the chin to draw down slightly towards the chest. And soften your eyes and your face, letting the eyelids close as though for a beautiful rest. Allow the edges of the lips to slightly turn up and the tongue to rest inside the mouth where it feels comfortable. Begin to acknowledge your space through the sense of sound, acknowledging sounds both near and far. And now come to the sensation of fabrics touching the skin. The feeling of these fabrics and the support beneath the body. Bringing awareness now to the breath, its movement in the body, and where that can be felt. And now, imagine or remember a place where you feel a great sense of well-being and safety. Allow the imagination to bring it to you right now, fully experiencing those feelings of well-being and safety. And know that these feelings are available to you at any time. Allow from this place a heartfelt resolve to rise into the third eye mind. Or perhaps it is a feeling. Feel or speak the words of the intention fully present, living it in this very moment. You release that intention with the heartfelt resolve of maintaining your connection to your Yoga Nidra practice. As the mind may drift in different levels of consciousness, trust that it has gone at the level that is appropriate, but that you will remain awake, falling asleep at the end of the practice if that is appropriate for you. We move to the rotation of consciousness, feeling the senses of the body parts as they are named rapidly around the body. We begin inside the mouth, inside right cheek, inside left cheek, floor of the mouth, roof of the mouth, back of the mouth, teeth, tongue, whole inside of the mouth,
sinuses, right eye socket, left eye socket, point between the eyebrow center, middle of the mind, right ear canal, right ear, left ear canal, left ear, back of the head, crown of the head, forehead, tip of the nose, point where the lips touch, face, whole of the head, base of the throat, right shoulder, upper right arm, elbow, lower arm, right wrist, back of the hand, palm, right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, right hand, right arm, right armpit, right side, right hip, right thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of the right foot, sole, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe, right foot, right leg, right side of the body, the whole right side of the body, base of the throat, left shoulder, upper left arm, elbow, lower arm, left wrist, back of the hand, palm, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, left hand, left arm, left armpit, left waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, left ankle, top of the foot, sole, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left foot, left leg, left side, whole left side of the body, base of the throat, center of the chest, navel, pelvis, pubic bone, groin, front of the body, whole front of the body, right heel, left heel, right buttock, left buttock, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, tailbone, all the way along the spine to the base of the head, back of the body, whole back of the body, head, right side, left side, front side, back side, whole of the body, whole of the body, whole of the body. Becoming aware of the natural rhythm and movement of the breath. The inhale rising up the spine from the tail to the head, and the exhale going down the spine back to the tail. Inhale, the breath rises up the spine. Exhale, the breath goes down the spine. Keep awareness of the movement of the breath along the spine. If possible, include the mantra on the inhale, so, and on the exhale, hum. On the rise of the breath up the spine, so, and on the fall of the breath down the spine, hum. Releasing the focus on the breath and the mantra. Sense into the whole body and the breath. Exploring opposites. Sensation that rises from a word in the body, and how that sensation unfolds with any associations or memories or thoughts. The first sensation is no. What are the sensations in the body when there is a no? What does no bring up in the body as a felt sense experience? And what does yes feel like in the body as a felt sense experience? Feeling the response to yes. Yes in the body. And returning to no. Experiencing no as a sense felt experience. And returning to the yes. How does yes feel in the body? And returning to the no. The feelings of no in the body. And the feelings of yes in the body. What are the feelings of yes? And now release these sensations and these words, returning to the body as a whole experience with the breath. Tuning into that sensation of the breath moving in the spine. Sense, imagine, or visualize the breath spiraling up the spine with a silver white light. And a spiral going back down the spine on the exhale with a golden white light. The inhale up the spine spirals silver white light, and the spiral down the spine golden light. Sense both spirals active on the spine as the breath expands the vibration of the spirals. Sense the top and the bottom of these spirals. Sensing these spirals and feeling the energy with the breath getting stronger as it emits out into a sphere, your light, of silver and gold white light. Let the light fill this sphere, radiant, this beautiful blend of light. Observe the weaving of these two lights throughout this sphere, creating the most beautiful light matrix within and at the edge of the sphere. Like a spider weaving its web of light. Bring your awareness throughout the sphere of the gold and silver light weaving. Any area of the sphere not bright, bring awareness to weave the light into that space. And when the web and the ball feel full of light, allow your energy to dance. It may be within or the whole of the sphere dancing. Allow your creativity, your cosmic inner dancer, to move your energy in the most beautiful creative expression. That brings harmony and uplifting feelings to your whole vibrational being. And now bring back all of that beautiful light and energy, that vibrancy into this body that rests, letting the energy land into this being that beautifully rests, reflecting all the colors of light through the skin, the eyes, and the hair. These reflections of the light, more luminous, more bright, this body glowing with life. And from this radiant being, repeat that heartfelt desire through feeling or words 3 times. And now returning to this time and place, acknowledge the body resting on your support. Feel the fabrics touching the skin and the breath gently moving the body. Allow that movement to begin to spread and wiggle the fingers or toes. And at this point, if you wish to fall asleep, please do so. But otherwise, if you have to return to your day, take your time to stretch, squeeze and hug yourself, and bring yourself to an upright position gently before you flutter your eyes open and return to your day. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day.